Hey everyone, I'm Kiara.
And I'm Karina. Today's video, we're going to be doing the 10 art styles challenge again, or because of the rebrand for the very first time.
Yes.
Maybe. But before we get started, we would like to make a little announcement. Some of you may have already, noticed this, but in the post section or the community tab, we posted about submitting OCs for another Draw Your OCs video. Yes! Clap it up, clap it up.
You cannot get enough of drawing your OCs.
So, I want to talk a little bit about that first before we continue on the topic of this video. So, I just want to remind you guys, if you're resubmitting, please put in a picture of your OC because we're not saving all of the emails from the last round. So if you're resubmitting your OC, you have to resubmit everything, not just the lore. Put in the images, please, because it would just be a lot easier. So if you know that you did not submit an image, just resubmit again. It's no worries, okay? And another thing, please only submit one because there have been some emails where some people submit two, and we just need one. In the next round, you can submit the other one. All right. So make sure to check that out and to submit your OC before the deadline, which is November 21st. All right. Hope you have fun with that. Now, anyways, back to the topic of today's video. We're going to be doing 10 art styles. Kiara's doing 5, and I'm doing 5. So basically, that's 10 art styles together. Okay, so it counts.
Yes, math. So basically, we kind of did a more traditional way of randomly picking our art styles. So let's just go ahead and pick them out.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Here are all the styles. So we each put in 10. As you can see, there's some different colored paper in here. You could probably guess who is who. So we're gonna pick 5 each. So I'm gonna go first. Alright, I'm gonna do my best not to look. Also, don't get distracted. Don't look at that, okay? It's cutie, but don't look at it. Don't be distracted. Focus on the video. Okay, I'm gonna look away now. Ooh. Tell me if this is one. Okay. Dungeon Meshi, can you see that?
Dungeon
Yes.
Meshi.
Delicious in Dungeon.
Delicious
AKA.
in Dungeon, the mukbang D&D anime.
Alright, y'all. So I'm gonna be starting us off. Me, Kiara. Yes, I know. What is she doing here? It's not her time yet. Well, we decided to be a little silly, pull a little prank on you guys, and we decided to switch the styles that we got. So I'm going to be drawing Karina's art styles instead. Wow! Yay! So I'm going to start us off with Dungeon Meshi, and I'm just going to talk about the art first because I don't really have much to say about it. So I kind of had a hard time drawing myself in the Dungeon Meshi art style. I'm still not quite sure if it turned out looking much like Dungeon Meshi, but that's okay. And I tried to draw myself in clothes that I felt would kind of be Dungeon Meshi-y, but yeah, I just put together just a little something. I don't know, something at least a little bit fantastical, I guess. Not really. So I guess just to kind of sell that this is supposed to be Dungeon Meshi, I put myself in like a brick background, like maybe I'm in a dungeon. At first I wanted to do a full body, but I didn't want to push myself to really do that because I'm like, I'm not doing a full body. Because I still struggle with those, yeah. Yeah. So I really just did like a, half body portrait of me looking off somewhere. I don't know where I'm looking because I'm in a dungeon. What is there to look at? The walls? I don't know. So yeah, that's I don't really have much to say about the art. Just very simple, like just trying to imitate the anime art style, not the manga style, just the anime, cell shading, what have you. So that's really all I have to say about the art. It's really not that extravagante, but let's talk about Dungeon Meshi for a little bit. I'm aware of this show's existence. Me and Karina have started Dungeon Meshi like a long while ago when it literally came out, but then like after a few episodes we kind of just stopped watching and kind of fell behind ever since. Which we do fully intend to get back into watching it, but I'm gonna be honest, guys, in general, we're behind on a lot of shows that we've been meaning to watch. Which I think it's funny because it's like we used to be all over watching anime. Like we used to watch and finish shows like consistently like in middle school when we were little. Like, what happened? Anyways, I'm excited to get back into watching Dungeon Meshi. I think it's really cool. Like, me and Karina aren't super like into D&D like yet, but it's like so D&D coded. I mean, obviously that's where the inspiration comes from. But I just love it so much. I love Dungeon Meshi. I can't say much about Dungeon Meshi because it's been so long since we watched it and we haven't finished it. But it's a cool show. I like it. It's silly. It's got its moments. The characters are very lovable. I really like Laios. 'Cause yeah. But yeah. I can't wait to keep watching Dungeon Meshi. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have much to say about Dungeon Meshi because it's been so long since I've seen it, so I basically haven't watched it. But I hope I did this art style justice. Let me know if I did okay. I don't know. Let's move on to my next art style, shall we? Let's just go. Let's keep going. Okay. Ever After High.
You guys remember Ever After High? Well, if you don't know,
R.I.P.
this is what it is.
Okay, guys. Ever After High is my second art style. Guys, what do you know about Ever After High? Okay, I've got to pause on that for a little bit because we're going to talk about the art first, okay? So, for the Ever After High art style, I went for basically like the 2D art of the Ever After High characters, you know, like in Monster High where you just have the, you know, official art of what the doll is supposed to look like, that sort of thing, but with Ever After High. So I did that because I think this particular version of the Ever After High art style is very interesting. I love how, you know, sort of scribbly everything is. It's really cool. I really like it. So I wanted to imitate that. I didn't want to do the animated show art style because I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of character creators online that you can make your own Ever After High character. So I wanted to do something more like, you know, scribbly, sketchy, you know, not something super clean. So yes, one thing about Ever After High though, in terms of this drawing, is when drawing myself, I didn't want to like design my own like intricate outfit. It's just a slightly elevated version of, you know, what I have myself wearing already. Just made it a little cuter, more frilly, more cutesy, I guess. I didn't want to design like a whole like, you know, outfit. I didn't want to do whole Ever After High couture type thing. I just drew myself like with the sketchbook or whatever, you know. I'm not the daughter of anybody in this scenario. I had a lot of fun doing this though. I had a lot of fun drawing the scribblies, trying to get it looking as Ever After High as possible. I don't know if I passed that. Let me know. I don't know. And of course I had to do the little watercolor thing. I really love that. You know, like the opening. I love it. So satisfying. But anyways, let's talk about Ever After High for a little bit. This is a show that me and Karina grew up with. It is so whimsical and cute and beautiful. But then Descendants came along and killed Ever After High. I'm sorry. Descendants was cool too. Like, Rotten to the Core is a bop. But like, I'm sorry. Ever After High comes out with this cool concept, like the children of all these famous fairy tales and folklores and stuff like that. And then not long after, stinky, nasty, slimy Disney comes along with Descendants and basically takes all of the glory that the Ever After High had and like takes it for themselves, and then not long after Ever After High goes away. What the heck? I'm sorry. Again, Descendants was cool. We grew up on that too, but it's like Ever After High was so much more special. You know, I'm sorry. I don't know, cancel me for that opinion, but that's my opinion. Okay. That's my opinion. Anyways, my favorite character from Ever After High is probably Raven. I know, very, simple. But I also really like, what's her name? Ashley and Hunter. Man, that's my jam. We have dolls of Ashley and Hunter. We still have them, because we love them so much that we had to get the dolls of them, of course. They're so cute, guys. Come on. They're so cute. I know. Maybe I'm a little bit basic because I like the canon couple of the show and I'm not like shipping anyone, but it's like, come on, guys. Well, anyways, that is my drawing of the Ever After High art style. Let me know if I did it nicely, if I did it justice. Also, maybe tell me about your favorite thing about Ever After High or Descendants, I guess. I really would like to know if you guys remember Ever After High and if you like it. Also, if you want Ever After High to come back, let's make a petition because I don't think I can live another year without Ever After High. I miss it, okay? I miss it dearly. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. All right, next one. Okay. Let's see. What is it? Oh, what is it? Alien stage. Oh my god. Okay. So, my third art style is alien stage. Now, really quickly, I will say I'm very, 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 very late, fashionably late, to the alien stage party. I obviously knew of alien stage when it literally came out. I think I watched only up to round 2, but then after that I didn't watch it at all, didn't think about it, until we had to do this video. Like, we basically binge watched the entirety of alien stage so that I could, draw. It's for research, okay? We did it. We just thought it was only right to watch alien stage before I went to draw alien stage style, Worst mistake of my life. Because I was very, I was very cocky and I thought that, since we're gonna sit down and watch it in one go, that it wouldn't give me enough time to care about what's happening. Like, I didn't think I was going to get emotional. I was very wrong. I cried a lot. I cried very hard at the end. Yeah. Let's just say it got me. Okay. I get it. I get why people like it. Oh man. It's coming back to me. Anyways, let's talk about the art. So, obviously, the alien stage art style, very beautiful. I've been following FIFINE for a long time. Their art style is it's so beautiful. It's cute, but it's also so, effective. It can be not cute, even though it is cute. So, I drew myself as, one of the humans, you already know, guys, just up against that wall. Just the portrait. Because, that made sense to me. Very simple. I mean, it was very fun to do, because, again, the FIFINE/alien stage art style is very, iconic, and it's very cutesy. I really like it. So I had a lot of fun drawing it. There's really not much else to say, really, about that. But I had a lot of fun. Don't ask me why I'm smiling in this picture. That's just, let's just say that was before all the crap, okay? There's really not much else to say. I mean, guys, it's just a bust of me. But anyways, I hope you like it. Did I do good? Did I do the alien stage style? Am I in alien stage now? Maybe. Do I survive? Probably not. I mean, I can sing, but I probably lost at some point. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh yay, a pink one. Persona 5! Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, shut up. Don't cringe at me. Persona 5. If you recognize that little tune that I sang beautifully. I'm drawing Persona 5. That is my 4th art style. Let's jump right in to the art. I replicated the sprite style, obviously, because what else is there for me to draw of Persona 5? Yep, just a little sprite of me. Wow, I'm in the game. Look at that. I mean, it was really fun. The art of Persona is something that's very, like, inspiring to me. It's just such a nice art style. I'm not really talking about the sprites. I mean, the sprites from Persona 3 also look really nice, and from Persona 4, just, it's so beautiful. Okay? I feel like, though, however, I'm gonna be honest with myself, I feel like the art, it does look, I think it looks kind of, you know, like Persona 5e, but it looks more like it's coming from the Persona 5 anime. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't have much else to say about the art, really, other than I think I did a pretty decent job. So let's talk about Persona 5. Okay? I don't want to be like, Persona 5 was a part of my childhood, but kind of technically it was. I was introduced to the Persona series through Persona 5 in, like, middle school. And then I went, you know, backwards from there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! You know! Persona 1 and 2. I love it! I'm sorry. I love it. Though I also love Persona 3 too. Persona 3 has a really special place in my heart because after Persona 5, I went on to play Persona 3 for myself, and oh my gosh, those were like the best moments of my life, was playing Persona 3. I still have not finished Persona 3 though. I will. I think I got pretty close, but then I lost my save like 100 hours into the game. Oh my god. Anyways, I don't know if we're ever gonna get another Persona title. I know that they've been remaking a bunch of Persona games as of lately. Don't come at me, but I really want a Persona 1 and 2 remake. I just feel like not enough people know about the beginnings, the very beginning games of Persona, and they're both so amazing. It's about time. It's been like 30, 40 years, I don't know. 35 years, okay? It's been like 35 years. Can we please have at least Persona 1 remake? I feel like Persona 1 was done like the dirtiest. And Persona 2, pretty epic on its own. Like, even if you play it as it is now, it's a pretty good game. But both deserve to have, you know, their spotlight for once. I mean, Persona 5 has been beaten to the ground like a dead horse. I mean, I love Persona 5, but we got so many games. Yes. Persona 5R, Persona 5 Scramble, Persona 5... You know, there's so many Persona 5 games. I feel like it's about time we get a remake, and we have been getting remakes. We've got a Persona 3 remake, which I don't think we really needed, but... and 4 is coming, which we also don't need, because you can still play that game. What we really need is Persona 1 and 2, because most people don't even know it. And anyone who does know Persona 1 and 2 and loves those games, you are the true cool person, okay? I mean, you're so cool if you love Persona 2 and 1. Like, come on now.
Last one for me. Lolirock. Oh my gosh, this is a kind of niche one if you don't know what it is, but fun.
Raise your hands if you can touch the sky. Lolirock, guys. Lolirock is my final art style. Do you guys know Lolirock? I don't think you do. Do you? Let me know. I don't know how it is that me and Karina run into so many pockets of childhood. with shows like this. I mean, like, Lolirock kind of just fell on our laps as kids, and then we just enjoyed it. You know, it feels like Miraculous Ladybug mixed with Doki Doki Glitter, what is it called? Glitter Force. There we go. Glitter Force mixed with Glitter Force mixed with Totally Spies. It just has the vibe of, like, this is another girly show that is a part of your childhood, and it is amazing. I kind of want to rewatch it now after drawing this. So I just did another simple bust because I just wanted to focus more on, like, you know, the face, because I feel like what's iconic about the Lolirock art style is the face, you know, face, beauty face. So yeah, I just drew myself, you know, a bust of myself in the Lolirock art style. It was really fun to do a lot of these art styles that involved cell shading. I always feel like cell shading is such an interesting, you know, method of shading. It looks so clean. I really like it. As much as I, you know, love my hard and soft edges, making things look nice and soft and realistic. Cell shading is so nice. It's just so clean and clear cut. It's great. I love it. Shout out to all my cell shading artists. You're amazing. Mwah. So yeah, just a bust of myself in the Lolirock art style. I think it turned out super duper cute. I really like Lolirock. I don't think we ever actually finished it, but I just know that, you know, whenever we watched it, you know, as kids, it was just such a nice show. I still remember the opening. I'll never forget it. And I really like the characters. I want to get back into it, guys. I'm going to get back into Lolirock in the big 2025. Who's with me? Okay, I'm going to shut up now. We're going to move on to Karina with her 5 art styles. Get prepared, because there's some epic art in there, so let's go. Alright, guys. So it's my turn to pick out my 5 art styles. So let's just go ahead and get my first one. Let's go. Okay. Looking away. What is this? Oh wait, okay. Kpop Demon Hunters. Why are you laughing? What's so funny? Nothing.
Alright guys, it's my turn. Also, thank you, Kiara, for the compliment.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it. So, starting off, we have Kpop Demon Hunters. So, at first, you know, I was feeling kind of confident about this one, you know, because I really like doing these types of challenges, because I really do love challenging myself to draw in different art styles and maybe do it accurately. So, let's jump right in to the art. I just drew myself like as if I was in the universe of Kpop Demon Hunters. Now, you know, it's me, so I'm not gonna really draw myself the way that I do with the little sprites, like our little avatars, because that is us. But this is me, okay? So I thought, you know, I'm a fan. I'm just dressed normally, because I do dress pretty casually. And oftentimes I do have my hair up in a ponytail, so I thought I would do that. Plus it would be a lot easier to draw. So I tried my best at first to kind of draw it like as if it's like a screenshot from like the movie, but I struggled a lot, okay? I wanted it to look as 3D as possible, you know. In my head I saw like the most 3D thing ever, and then I wasn't able to really execute that, but you know, I did my best. It doesn't super look 3D. It looks more like sprite art, like from a game. And I think that's a common theme that you will see later with the other 3D art style. So yeah, and like near the end I was, you know, looking for more references, and then I found this like concept art like image of Huntrix's comeback, which it was like a style that was rendered but also looked very similar to the way they look in the movie, but just like if they were painted. So I just referenced that. I feel like it ended up kind of looking Disney-like. I don't know if I'm crazy, if I'm just saying that. But like, it's okay. I still like the art. It doesn't read as K-pop Demon Hunters to me. But you know what? That's okay. As long as I still like the art, and maybe if you like the art, I think that's all that matters, really. You know? And it's not completely, you know, out of the park. Like, it's not completely, like, different. It was an attempt. I also wanted to try to, like, draw... In my mind, I wanted to draw, like, the little chibi art style that they have in the credits to kind of sell it more, but I was getting pretty exhausted, like, doing this one because, you know, while I was doing it, like, now I'm fine. Looking at it now, I'm fine. But when I was working on it, I was like, oh, this sucks! This doesn't look anything like K-pop Demon Hunters. It looks like Disney. But I'm chill now. But, you know, at that time, I was like, I'm not even gonna try anymore. I'm gonna give up and just leave it like this. But yeah, that's the art. I think it still looked pretty good. I don't know if it's K-pop Demon Hunters, but you know, it was an attempt. All right, art style number 2. Let's see what we get. Shake it, mix it. Okay. Looking away and picking one. Okay, let's see. Whoa! Mystic Messenger, whoa. Do you guys remember Mystic Messenger? I sure do. Yep. Alright, so the next one is Mystic Messenger. So, jumping right into the art again. I drew myself, like, as if I was a character in the game, but like sprite, you know? I was thinking of doing, like, the art style that you see in, like, the images in the game, like the CGs and stuff. But, like, Mystic Messenger, I feel like, doesn't really have it does have a style, but it changed. You know, there's the style in the very beginning with like one of the first few artists, and then there is the game now with the same old sprites, but they have new art for CG, you know, for the images that you see in the game. So I just stuck with the sprites. So there's not much to say. I gave myself kind of an outfit that I feel like is kind of Korean. Because the game is Korean. It's a Korean game. It's not in Korean, but they're all Korean and they're in Korea. So, yeah, that's the outfit that I gave myself. I always struggle with kind of like translating myself into different art styles because of my hair. Because, like, no anime... There's barely any anime characters with curly hair. There's barely any characters with curly hair. So imagine people with kinky hair or coily hair. It's hard. It's hard out there. But, you know, I tried my best. Luckily, Rika has wavy-ish hair, so, like, I was able to reference that and stuff. So, I mean, there's not much else to say about the art. It's pretty self-explanatory, pretty straightforward. Let's talk a little bit about Mystic Messenger, right? Who remembers Mystic Messenger? Who's still playing it? I mean, you know, after drawing this, I want to get back to playing it. I hope that I can recover my account so that I have, you know, the hourglasses and my hearts and stuff so that I can unlock the after story. So yeah, I want to play the after story because I still haven't. I've been, like, literally trying to save up to unlock that story for years and I never did it. So hopefully I can recover my account and play it again. Yeah, this is the art. Let's go see the next art style.
Third art style. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling for one. Okay. Littlest Pet Shop, the TV show. The TV show specifically. So, yes.
Alright, so this next art style is Littlest Pet Shop, the show. Now, this art style, I think Yetta thinks that it's kind of like cute or funny, but I personally hate this art style. And, you don't know, hate's a strong word. I don't really like this art style. I didn't really have that much fun drawing this. Like, I did not have fun drawing myself in this art style because even as a kid, I never liked this art style. Like, I had beef because it's like, why your heads are so big? Why are your eyes so big? But okay, I will admit, Blythe's outfits in the show, though, really great. And the emo twins, really great. Although I was always upset that they were, like, mean. I was like, okay, first of all, you're twins. I feel personal to that. I relate to that because I'm a twin. But you're emo, and I like emo people. Why are you mean?
And rich.
And you're twins, you're emo, and you're mean, and you're rich? No! You can't be all those things, but they were. Oh, and I remember this one episode where Blythe's friend, the one with like the short, curly-ish, wavy hair, was like wanting to be just like her. And that, like the song, be yourself, be like you, I wanna be just like you. Like, that episode made me so angry as a kid. I was like, crossing my arms like, my goodness, this is terrible. Why you want to be like Blythe? Be yourself. You're annoying. But anyways, there's not much to say about, like, really the art because I'm literally just drawing myself in the Littlest Pet Shop show art style. I'll talk a little bit more about my memories of the show. Although I didn't really enjoy the show. I found it quite boring when I was a kid, but there's this one other moment that I remember. So there's this little gecko guy named Vinny, and he likes to dance. But there is a moment where his tail just fell off because I think that just happens to geckos. So like, he lost his balance and couldn't dance, and he was very desperate to start dancing again. And I just, like, looking back at this now, it sounds really messed up to be laughing at this, but let me tell you, the amount of times that we replayed that scene over and over again, here's a reenactment of what that looks like.
Snap, I'm such a graceful guy.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. I mean, but it's pretty funny thinking back to it. It's really funny. Poor Vinny. Sorry for laughing at you when I was like 8 years old. But yeah. Oh, another thing. One last thing that I will say, and then we'll go to the next one. I had such a beef with this show because this was when LPS changed. Okay, this is when they changed and they all started getting the way that in the show, the art style with the eyes and that dog Zoe. This is your fault. This is your fault that we got no Bobble. And then that little girl calling Hasbro, can you bring the Bobble back? We'll see what we can do. Thanks to that little girl, years later, Basic Fun revived LPS. Let's give a round of applause. You know who you are, maybe. But yeah, that's it. Let's go to the next one.
Fourth art style. Let's go. Halt. Let's see. Cookie run.
Cookie run, guys. Cookie run. Yay, cookies. Is what I would say. No. So, cookie run. This is getting into like a little bit of self-insert territory, but it's like, what else can you do? I don't want to do something basic. Like, you know, I don't want to draw it, like my cookie like as if it's my cookie, the my cookie feature in Cookie Run Kingdom. If you know, you know. So I just designed my own little cookie. So you can see that here. I was designing my little cookie and I drew the little sprite, and along with it I drew the splash art style from Cookie Run Kingdom. So this character could probably be in both Oven Break and Cookie Run Kingdom. So yeah, she's based off of she or me. Well, they're both me, I guess. I don't know. She's based off of chocolate chip cookies because they're cookies and they don't have the most basic cookie. At least from what I saw. If there's a chocolate chip cookie, sorry. I kind of want to name her Chunky Chocolate Chip Cookie. Is a mouthful, I know. But like, the chocolate chips are chunky. And I like chunky chocolate chip cookies, okay? So she is Chunky Chocolate Chip Cookie. Alright. So she's a baker. It's a little bit of a nod to the Cocoa Berry Cafe thing. If you know, you know. Again, if you know, you know. You know, she's baking cookies. She's super cute. I think I really nailed the art style with this one, really. Like, it's so cute. I've always wanted to draw in the Cookie Run art style, so like, this was like a dream come true. So I want to talk a little bit about Cookie Run. I first got introduced to Cookie Run because I started playing Oven Break first. A lot of my favorite cookies are in that game, and a lot of those cookies are not in Cookie Run Kingdom. Stop giving me Doyle Ancient Flour Cookie. Give me Butter Pretzel Cookie, and then we'll talk. Okay, and then we'll talk. Croissant Cookie, where are you? Where's Croissant Cookie? I know Croissant Cookie was part of an event that was only an Oven Break, but give me Croissant Cookie! Listen, I really care about Butter Pretzel Cookie. She is my favorite cookie. Okay? And then, you know, when I started playing Cookie Run Kingdom, it was awesome. And then I saw Latte Cookie, and oh my gosh, she's my absolute favorite in Cookie Run Kingdom, but I would love to have her alongside my Butter Pretzel Cookie, you know? Listen, I am the ultimate Butter Pretzel Cookie advocate, okay? I also like Cocoa Cookie. She's super cute. She always brings me joy when I look at her because, you know, she reminds me so much of Christmas, obviously. The hot cocoa Christmas spirit. And she's adorable. But yeah, this is Chunky Chocolate Chip Cookie. I hope you like it. I hope I did the art style pretty well. I think it turned out really good, you know. I think I did a good job. So I don't need you to tell me that I did a good job. I know I did. Ooh. Oh. Hey, it's good to be confident. Like that Demi Lovato song. What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being? Oh, wait. Copyright, wait. Because you can't even sing on YouTube. Oops. Well, if this gets copyrighted, we'll let you know. Next art style.
Okay. Fifth and final art style. Let's see what I get. All right. Is this one? Okay. What is this?
The Amazing Digital Circus.
Oh, whoa.
All right, so this is the last one, and I'm pretty excited about this one. I'm excited to talk about it, the art, and the thing itself. And that thing is the Amazing Digital Circus. Woo! Now, we were late to the party with this one. I remember, like, when the pilot came out, and I was like, ooh, I need to watch that soon. And then, like, you know, I go on YouTube and I see that it was posted a week ago. Oh, I still need to watch that. It's been like 2 years since then. So, yeah. Let's jump into the art. So, because of in my mind, the Kpop Demon Hunters art style was a bit of a failure in my mind. So, I decided to go about it in a different way this time, since it's more 3D. Because, listen, for the Kpop Demon Hunters one, I forgot to mention that I went about it in a more rendery way. When, like, usually, I feel like when you're doing, like, a 3D sort of look, but you're doing it 2D, you know, you're drawing it, it is best to, like, kind of do it like lineless art, you know? And then shade it with, like, a soft brush, you know? So that's what I did this time, and it came out more as a success. So, I had to design my character first, obviously, because, you know, if I step into the Amazing Digital Circus, I'm not gonna be me. I'm gonna be someone else. Oh, that reminded me of Faster Car, sorry. So, like, I'm gonna have a different name, and I'm gonna have a different appearance. So, my thought process. I really like bears. They're really cute teddy bears, specifically. If I come in contact with a real bear, I'm out of there. I'm sorry. Oh, I rhymed. So, like, teddy bears, yes. And so, you know, I was thinking about, you know, other things. I was trying to think of something that would be very symbolic. Now, I am a very emotional person. I can be quite intense when it comes to my emotions. So I put patches on the character that have symbols that, like, represent emotions in my mind. That's just what it is like to me. Like, you know, wearing my heart on my sleeve. Oh, I know. And also, this character is kind of based off of Teddy Ruxpin. If you don't know, Teddy Ruxpin was, like, an 80s toy, and he had a little cassette player in him, and he would, you know, tell you stories and sing you songs. Now, I obviously did not grow up in the 80s, so I found out about Teddy Ruxpin because of the channel What's Inside, because when we were in elementary school, we were really obsessed with watching What's Inside, so...
Rare aesthetic watching What's Inside as a kid.
Yes. If you watched What's Inside, let us know. But yeah, so I really like Teddy Ruxpin. I kind of became a little bit obsessed with Teddy Ruxpin. So the vest is kind of inspired by Teddy Ruxpin. The mouth, the, like, snout mouth part is inspired by Teddy Ruxpin. So my character is a teddy bear with patches that represent emotion. And yeah, it's supposed to be like a cute kid's toy sort of thing. Also, the glasses is, like, basically the eyes. So I'd like to think that if this character is clumsy, that, like, she would fall over and her glasses would fall and she would have no eyes. I just think that would be funny. And I feel like that's like Digital Circus, like. Also, Gietta suggested that I name her Patchy, so her name's Patchy. I think it turned out really cute. I drew the portrait of the door, and then I, you know, just shaded the main art. Like, I did my best to make it look 3D-ish. Again, I feel like this looks like a sprite. Like, this is mobile game shading. This is mobile game. This is, like, this reminds me... Or this makes me think, like, if the Amazing Digital Circus had a mobile game and they had a gacha system, this is what that would look like. So, Glitch Productions, you have an idea right there. So, yeah, a little bit about the Amazing Digital Circus. Again, we were late to the party, but we binge watched it in one day. another terrible idea because I did not expect. I expected it to be peak, yes, but I did not expect it to be such like a tearjerker. You know what I mean? Like every single episode, I was about to cry. Like, oh my goodness. Just so that we wrap it up really quick for this segment, because it is the last one and I don't want this video to be too long for you guys. My favorite characters are Pomni, Zubul, Gangle, and King. I love him. Although, I don't know, because of the theories, it kind of sounds like he might be the one. He might be the biggest op. I don't know. But, you know, I'll still love him. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I love the Amazing Digital Circus. And I hope you like my character. I think it's kind of convincing. At least the door portrait is. But yeah, that's my character. This is Patchy. It is me. But again, if you know the Amazing Digital Circus, you know they're not themselves, okay? So yeah, this is it.
Alright guys, what did you think? We did it.
Yes. Again. Or for the very first time. But yeah, also, sorry that this video came out so late. You know, it happens. Well, this is the first time that this has happened, so I hope none of you are, you know, upset, I guess, that we uploaded late, that you didn't get a Friday or Saturday upload. But yeah, that it just happened, you know. But we appreciate you for watching it up to this point, if you have. And yeah. I hate to be that YouTuber, but like make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and to ring that notification bell so that you don't miss our videos, okay? That just needs to be something that we have to remind you sometimes. So also don't forget to submit your OCs for the next video, which is gonna be Draw Your OCs Part 2. This is gonna be a thing. Yay.
Oh yeah, every month.
Yes, every month we are going to be doing a Draw Your OCs. So if you miss out, do not worry about it. You have basically up until, I don't know, forever, I guess, kind of. You know, as long as there are months, you can submit. So yeah. We hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.